Broadcast yourself. That's YouTube's slogan, or at least it was back when I was a lot younger. I honestly don't know if that's still its slogan. I wonder if it is. I'm actually genuinely curious. But broadcast yourself was what YouTube was known for. Before YouTube, there was really no way to really get your name out there or have like people to hear your voice unless like you were backed by but once YouTube came to be, anybody and everybody with a computer and then a phone and now even like an Xbox or something was able to have their voice heard or share things that they really liked with other people. One of my favorite things about YouTube, especially like when I look back at like channels I really loved watching, was just how authentic and low quality it was. You know what I mean? It showed that it was, a person behind the screen. And it wasn't like a team of people who were trying to coordinate everything to be perfect and have like the perfect lighting, perfect camera angle, and everything like that. It was just one person behind a screen, behind a camera like this. I even have a mic like this before. You know what I mean? I think that was like really rare back then. Like before, people would just have like just a straight up headset, right? Their mic quality would be so bad, but I don't know. I thought that was really beautiful because there was a certain personal level to it that TV and news and other things like that like couldn't replicate. Authenticity. And I'm not saying that it's a bad thing that we, raise the quality of everything, because it's not. I think it's way better that we have actual good mics. This is not an example of it. Like my stand actually broke, and this is like a cheap, like what, $70 mic or something like that. Which now that I say it out loud, doesn't sound very cheap, but it's cheaper. You know what I mean? Cheaper than the usual one. But it's a great thing that we're upgrading our video quality, our camera quality, our mic quality, having great lighting and stuff like that, just because it's more pleasant to the eye, right? But what I don't like is how a platform like this, where you're supposed to be broadcasting yourself and sharing things that you like makeup or cooking or gaming or even in real life things, it's become like TV again. YouTube was a place to escape that whole thing, and now we're just returning back to it. Prime example, Mr. Beast. Now Mr. Beast got to where he is for a reason, and he deserves it, right? I think it's only natural that he keeps upgrading and upgrading and upgrading to the point where he is now. But seeing where he came from and seeing where he is now, I don't know. It just seems kind of scary for the platform. You know what I mean? Because that is the new standard for YouTube. You see everywhere all these Mr. Beast clones just trying to copy to see what works, just trying to do what works, which is Mr. Beast. So they just try to become Mr. Beast. Some people put their twist to it and everything, but it's all basically the same. Same captions, same editing style, same really hyper editing content. And it makes sense. They want to become the next big thing, right? So I don't blame them. But it's just kind of sad that that is what everybody has to compete with now. It takes away the broadcast yourself part, because if you don't try to, at least I believe, if you don't try to like conform to that or compete with that, then you can't really expect much success in this platform, because that's just what people are used to now. I remember back then, it was just simple gameplay, some laughs here and there, some like editing things here and there, right? But it was just mostly just the gameplay. But now, especially for me, I feel compelled to just like make it really fast paced and everything like that. And I don't know, I just got really tired of that. But it makes sense, you know. I think it's amazing that you're able to make money from just like playing video games and stuff like that. But the moment you introduce money to something like this, I feel like it just ruins it. You know what I mean? Because then people just try to find the quote unquote meta, you know, for lack of a better word. Like, I don't know about you guys, but whenever I think about my favorite video game or like my favorite times playing video games, something like Black Ops 2 comes to mind or early Fortnite, right? Black Ops 2 maybe just cuz I was a lot younger so I didn't like, you know, remember like I wasn't like really trying to like compete with, but like, you know, people like phase still existed and stuff. People were still trying to be competitive and stuff, but I felt like I still had fun in that. Compare it now to Black Ops 6, I didn't even want to try touching that game just because I saw how like I saw that one clip on Twitter of like this guy just like straight up abusing the Omni movement. And I think, wow, that's pretty cool, right? But I'm like, wow, this is what we're doing now. You know what I mean? I just don't think I could enjoy it because that's just going to be everywhere. People just want to keep being the best, right? So everyone else has to try to get better or else they won't have fun because they're just going to be losing to those people. And then in Fortnite, one of my favorite memories in Fortnite was back in like season 0, season 1, season like up to like season 5 maybe. Everyone, not everybody, there was still like the pro players, right? But like not everybody was, everybody sucked. Let's just say that everybody sucked. But that was the beauty of it. I still remember like the first time I got a win in that game. It was in Dusty Depot with like one of my best friends, and me and him, his and I heart was like just sort of like beating so fast, um, and he got knocked, and then I got the final kill with like the Halloween rocket launcher, and we were so excited, and then we always kept landing in that same spot that we landed in that game because we thought that's how we were gonna get the next one, right? And it was like some gas station just south of Pleasant Park. But I don't think I can't get memories like that. Like when I try to think of like recent Fortnite memories that I've had like with friends, I can barely think of them, right? Because it wasn't as fun. Maybe it was just because like the novelty of Fortnite, right? But nowadays, like people are just so sweaty, especially in builds. And it was the introduction of Playground. I mean, I think it's great that people have fun with Fortnite and they want it to keep getting better. And now they're like at this level. But then everybody else has to compete with that. And if they don't get better, they're not going to really have fun because they're just going to keep dying. And I just feel like that's what has become of YouTube. We have shorts now. And, you know, shorts I think are an interesting idea to help people get engaged with like videos before like fully committing to them. You know what I mean? Like I found plenty of my favorite YouTubers, like my now recent favorite YouTubers, through shorts, because I saw like a clip of their YouTube video, and I thought that was hilarious. So I checked out the video, and it was hilarious. So I kept watching more of their videos, and now I, you know, watch their videos regularly. So I think that's great, right? But now there's like, you know, AI shorts, people just stealing other people's videos and content just to post it for themselves just so they can get money without actually doing any work. And you know, there's people bragging about that online saying, oh, look at me, I make all this money. Yeah, you make all this money, but I mean, at least for me, I can't feel satisfied with that because I didn't put in, like it wasn't me, I didn't earn that money. I stole other people's work and just got money from it. And you know, I don't know, good for them for getting that money, but like I just feel like everything's flooded, you know. If you tried to become well, not try to like become like Markiplier and stuff like that, but you remember like, so let's think about this. Like Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, like PewDiePie, way back in the day, like they were the YouTubers I was talking about before, where they would just like record their gameplay like horror games, right? And like you subscribe to them for them, and like you like what they. I'm not saying like it's not. It wasn't as much effort in like the editing and stuff as more recent YouTubers now, right? I'm really like bad at speaking, but I hope you guys can understand what I mean. The videos were lower quality, less effort and stuff, but people still watched it, right? I don't think you'd be able to really get away with that these days. I mean, there's definitely still a chance, right? But I think it's going to be a lot harder just because with what you have to compete with. You know what I mean? It's a lot harder to just have fun because it's all just a competition. I don't think it's like broadcast yourself anymore. I think it's just, you know, I don't even know what to call it. It's just like a race, a competition and stuff. It kind of takes the fun out of it. And, I've found myself falling into that kind of trap, right? I really enjoy making videos and like trying to like make people laugh and stuff. But then a part of me, but it's like two parts of me, right? One part of me that really wants to do that, the other part of me that likes to do that, but I also want to keep pushing for that number one, number one, number one, because I just I want to grow, right? I love making videos, but I also want to keep growing my channel so then I can have more people like watch my videos, so I can make more people laugh, right? Um, and potentially make money from this like insane thing that I'm able to do, right? Who wouldn't want to make money from just playing video games and just like, having fun? It's way better than what other options we have, getting a 9 to 5 and stuff. But I don't know. The YouTube studio doesn't really help either. If you don't know what the YouTube studio is, it's like the creator's dashboard where they're able to like, check out their analytics and stuff like that. Just kind of like the back end of like of like a creator's channel. It's got all the statistics for your videos, watch time and stuff like that. And even though it's such a useful tool, it could be really demotivating. You know what I mean? Imagine like making 1 out of 10 videos like back to back, right? 1 out of 10, like to 3 out of 10 and stuff like that. In my scenario, getting hundreds or thousands of views, and then you have that one video where you're really proud of. You feel like that's the video you put in the most amount of work, and you're like, yeah, this one's surely gonna be a banger. And then it gets a 10 out of 10. Right? People don't even watch it and stuff. And even though I really loved the creating process of making that video, from like editing, from like recording it to editing it to publishing it, it doesn't do well. And that just kind of kills me, at least. It kills me, at least, and I don't know why, because I really liked making that video, but just because I didn't see that number go up, all of a sudden I'm like, oh, this video sucked, right? It's really demotivating. And I feel like that's like one of the main reasons why I've been like, really inconsistent. Just because of that. Other reasons being because like, school, work, editing gets you burnt out as well, spending like 10 hours plus editing a video. But it's mostly that. And when you see that 1 out of 10, there's always like that confetti that's coming out, right? You see, and there's always like that up arrow, seeing your views, seeing the watch time go up as well. It's just like a competition, right? Kind of ruins like the fun of it. I just wish I could turn those off. And I technically can just by not looking at the creator dashboard, but like this guy is addicting, kind of like gambling. Not, I mean, I've never gambled before, so like I don't know if it's like gambling, but like I imagine it is. And it's not really YouTube's fault because it's a business, right? Every business wants to, improve their business, make more money and stuff like that. But it's just kind of sad to see. And I've been complaining a lot, you know. This is not the first time I've mentioned this. I've mentioned it in plenty of other videos and stuff like that about me, you know. I want to stop looking at the creator dashboard. I just want to make what I want to make, you know what I mean? And I do that, but it's great. Like, you know, before I was making videos like every week for like 2 months straight without missing one. And even though it's just like 8 videos or something like that, I think. But then I also like had like shorts come in like every like Wednesday and Fridays and stuff like that. So, you know, at least for me, like that was the most consistent I've been in a long time, and like I was doing so well. And then, you know, I kept on looking at that number, and it wasn't doing well at all. It wasn't 1 out of 10 and stuff, and I just kind of fell out of love. I just want to enjoy YouTube again. You know what I mean? I don't want this to feel like a chore. I don't want to see these views as numbers. I want to see them as people. Because I didn't get 20 some, 100 some, thousand something views, right? I had 20 something, 100 something, 1,000 people who chose to sit down and watch my video for no matter how long they chose to watch it. You know, I don't have like 1,000 or like 1.29K subscribers. That just sounds like an arbitrary number. Like that just sounds like a number, a statistic. I've got 1,292 people who subscribed and chose to watch my videos. Well, some of them who choose to watch my videos. Other people are just kind of like, you know, subscribe and forget, you know what I mean? But these are people that are watching me. And I don't want to make views. I don't want to make videos just for more people to find my videos. I want to make videos so I could possibly entertain the people who are here. People who choose to watch me. I want to make videos for you. And if other people decide to come in and join the party, well, I'm going to welcome them with open arms. And I want to support, love, and entertain those people just as much. I don't want this to be a business. I want this to be passion. And, you know, shout out to Corey Kenshin. I saw that he like made his own manga and stuff like that. And I just thought that was insane. You know, many YouTubers have done something like crazy, like make movies, make music and stuff like that, make games. But, you know, he was just like a gaming YouTuber who decided to spend years of his life to, you know, make another form of entertainment. And I really want to do that too. I don't want to just make gaming videos this whole time, right? I want to be able to talk to you like this, talk about like what's on my mind, because this is, you know, I want to broadcast myself. I want to broadcast about the games that I like. I want to broadcast about the thoughts I have in my head. You know, I want to be me. And I also want to like put heart, soul, and my passion into something greater. I want to like make something, you know? Like I'm trying to learn, like I'm very inconsistent and I'm not doing very well at learning it right now, but I'm really wanting to learn Blender and stuff. Because I want to let this creativity stored up in my head. I want to just like just show you everything. I've got like so many ideas. Like I want to like you know, I've always wanted to be like a director, right? An actor and too and everything. I wanted to make like live action like skits, like live action like short films and everything. But I also like want to make like cool animations and stuff that hopefully you guys are gonna enjoy. But you know, in due time, because I have to get through learning Blender. And learning Blender is rough, bro. It is difficult, but you know, hopefully one day I can actually do it. But yeah, I don't want to chase the numbers anymore. I want to chase the love. The love of my passion. and the love I have to make others laugh. But yeah.